Hi everyone, it's Courtney. I'm back. I've been sick with cold, flu, sore throat, sinus infection for like the past month, since like the end of October, and I'm still a little sniffly, and I'm sucking on cough drops like crazy to keep my throat, quenched whenever I'm not drinking anything, to keep it from getting dry. So, my third book in my Heart Song trilogy that I'm writing, Heart Song Rebirth, I got this Thursday in the mail, but I ordered it around the 17th of November, and it took them forever to get it to me. And the little back page in this says that this was printed on the 2nd of December. So I just now got it. I don't know what took so long. It might be because CreateSpace, which I did my first 2 books on, has now merged with Amazon's direct publishing and their Kindle direct publishing. So maybe that's why it took so long. As you can tell, my book also looks a little different. The other ones were kind of black at the top with my little like art paper picture in the center. The lighting is not really good to tell, but as you can tell, it's red. It's like a dark maroon, kind of reddish orange, and it's of course art paper again, because of course I'm not good at drawing, and I can't find like any like pictures that actually can capture what I want. So, but it's supposed to kind of like resemble either a sunrise or a sunset, because that's pretty much kind of what the theme of this book's about. Things coming to an end, but the end of something doesn't really, mean it's final. So, like, rebirth. So, sunrise, sunset. So, that's pretty much what this is supposed to be. And, of course, it follows my same characters. There are new ones, because this book is set about, like, 30 years in the future. So, we have a couple of new characters, same old ones, though. So, but this book is 376 pages, and like my last one, of course, I've learned how to, edit this book, because, basically I'm my own editor, so I'm not really like taking stuff out. So, but I'm also my own proofreader, so I've been trying to go over a little better. So, of course, I've learned how to do drop caps. Took me a while to figure out how to do it. So some of the chapters won't start with a drop cap because it wouldn't let me do it for some reason. So, but and of course, page numbers. I've learned how to do those really well. So, so yes, this is the third book in my trilogy. I guess you would kind of say it was kind of like the actual, the final one, because, my subtitle of it is called The Final Chapter, and it is kind of the final chapter for this. The next book that comes out in this Heart Song Saga series is going to be kind of like a prequel book, so it's going to take place before the first one. And then ones that come after that are going to be kind of like in the middle of all 3, main novels. So kind of like midquels a little bit. So those will probably start the beginning of next year. So for 2018, this is going to be the last one that comes out. And then, of course, I'm also working on stories that have nothing to do with the Heart Song Saga. They're different ones. Mostly I've been going through and, proofreading and editing the stuff that I've already written, trying to get it all, fixed up and have it look all nice and everything. So there's gonna be stuff that's not, this Heart Song Saga romance thing that I'm writing. So other updates. My first book, Heart Song, that I did, when I sent it, it didn't have page numbers and stuff in it. So I've been going back through the copy of it that I have, trying to clean it up a bit. So I might get that republished, so it would kind of actually be more like a second, like the second edition, because they're always re-releasing books and adding things to them. Like Stephen King's The Stand, when he first wrote it, his editor had him cut out like a lot of stuff, but now there's the uncut version where it's got everything in it that he wanted. And then of course it was released in the 70s, and then they re-released it and they changed some of the references to make it more modern to the 90s. So I'm thinking about getting the first one republished again, this time with page numbers, because anybody who bought it, it didn't have page numbers in it, because I didn't know how to get the page numbers in there. But I also went back and like tweaked it a little bit, the structure, and changed a few small little details that I noticed when I read back through it after it was published. And forgive me, I'm still kind of dry, and my throat and my sinus still bother me. But so I'm thinking about getting that published again with all the better changes. I think it's made it like a little bit longer than the original one. I think the original one was like 420 something pages, and when I checked through it with all the little tweaks that I did, it was like 450. So, but also, if you didn't notice, I am now in the Christmas spirit. I've got my National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation shirt on, and I'm going through my other Christmas pajamas, kind of like with Halloween. One second. This has not been fun. I've been coughing and everything, so excuse me, I had to get some ginger ale. My throat. But so Christmas time, I don't really have anything in mind to talk about. Kind of like how I did my my Halloween horror movies, because most of the Christmas stuff that I like, Christmas specials and movies, everybody knows about them. They're on TV all the time. Nothing really different. So kind of won't be doing anything about that. When the new year rolls around and January's here, I'm going to start doing some videos where I talk about my favorite anime, Sailor Moon. Of course, you can tell by my Funko Pops that I have back there. So, because I know everybody's already kind of talked about it and everything, but right now they're releasing like the 4th season out on DVD, and I'm waiting until after I go to all my Christmas things and get all my Christmas money and stuff, because some people give me cash and some people give me Amazon gift cards. So I'm waiting to buy the second part of the 4th season of Sailor Moon on DVD, which technically would leave only one more season to be redubbed, and it was a Sailor Stars season that we never got in America before, because I don't think they figured out how to make changes enough to make it all American PC and stuff. But now, since Viz has been like totally redubbing everything and not editing anything, we'll finally get that. So we're getting close to getting like everything redubbed. I think there's still like there's a 5th season, there's another movie, and also with Sailor Moon Crystal, they're gonna have like the next arc, which is basically like the anime's 4th season, released in like 2 movies, and then of course there's Sailor Stars, that arc that wondering if they're gonna do that. So everything being redubbed is kind of coming to a close, and so I think for the month of January I'm going to start talking about Sailor Moon, because it's something else I enjoy. So so that's kind of what's been up with me. Got my 3rd book finally, and I finally have my copy to go back through it and read it to make sure there aren't any like little snags or anything wrong with it. like I did for my first 2 books. So, 3rd book of the Heartsong Saga, Heartsong Rebirth, is now out. Well, it's actually been out since November, but I finally have my copy. So, got that, working on stuff that's not related to that, and when January comes along, I'm going to start doing some videos about Sailor Moon. So that's pretty much how my year is going. So, I guess I probably won't have any more videos out until, the new year comes around. So, plus, I'm sitting here sniffling, and my throat, the longer I talk, it kind of gets a little dry. So, if I don't post any more videos this year, of course, I hope everyone has, a Merry Christmas, whatever holiday that you decide to celebrate this time of year, and of course to have a really good new year, and hopefully when I see you in 2019, your year will start off well and will have ended well. So until I see you again, have a good day, and have a happy new year and a happy holiday.